What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jeffo coming at you with another video. Apologize the way I look right now, man. Like, didn't really just get out of bed. I've been up for like a couple, but I wanted to get like a video out before, I got ready to get out and all that stuff. So it's part of the grind, you always got to keep working. But I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's been chasing their goals. Everybody's been staying, disciplined in what they're trying to do. But I wanted to come here and talk to you guys about the process of attaining everything that you want, um, and how some things can like block you, but you got to be able to see things. You got to be able to have like a set plan um, on things that you want to achieve. Because if you don't have a set plan, you're gonna. I'm not saying that you can't make it, but it's less strategic. It's less like you can't really know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So you got to be able to have a set plan and follow that plan. And if it's not working, you adjust it as time goes on. But one of the main things is people are very, very afraid of um, making mistakes. And this is coming from me as well. Like I used to be so scared to make mistakes. I used to be that one kid in the class that probably knew the answer and still wouldn't answer the question because of the slim chance it could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and I would wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and the opportunity would slip by me, and then I would hear like someone else answer the question, and it was probably the answer that I had. Like at that time, it was probably the right answer, and they would answer the question, and you know I would be sitting there just like, I just missed the opportunity. And instead of next time being like, okay, maybe I'm gonna answer it next time, the same fear just kept coming in and coming in and coming in. So it wasn't me not knowing or me not being competent enough to answer the question. It was me just like getting over fear, the scare, the fear of making mistakes. You know what I mean? That's one of the main things that you have to get over. And it followed me with like not only just answering questions, but like talking to people, or trying something new, like things like that. Like the fear would just cripple me to the point where I would be making no progress. You know what I mean? Like I would know the answer, but I would know what to say, but I couldn't say it because of the fear. So you got to get over fear. And like the way I did that was like doing it the first time. Like as soon as you feel the fear, just do it. Just do it. Get over it. See how everything unfolds. You're gonna end up seeing that the main person that really uh gives a what was you. Like everybody else is worried about what they're doing. They're not really worried about you. And even if they are, they're kind of inspired because, let's say like me, when I used to be in class and I would hear a kid answer the question, even if it was wrong, like I would still kind of be like, hey, he actually had the courage to do it, something that I didn't have. So it's not really even the correct answer that's right. It's the courage to do it that inspires other people. So get the courage to do it. Do it when you're scared. And then as time goes on and on and on and on, you'll get better at being able to do it without caring. Because even if you do get the wrong answer, you'll get an answer regardless. You know what I mean? So the next thing was efficiency. So efficiency is, for me, is being able to, building off of what I just did, off of my mistakes. Even if it wasn't a mistake, maybe it took a little longer for me to do things. Like the more you do things, the more you keep doing it, like Like even if you were scared, you do it. Your daily routines, even, you know, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, keep doing it with the repetition. You start finding your flow. You know what I mean? You start finding faster ways to do it, because as humans, well, we are creatures of habit. So that means the more times we do things, the easier it gets for us to do it without really thinking. And when you're able to do things without thinking, you're able to adjust to make it faster, because that's what we're gonna do as humans. We're gonna want to do things faster. We're gonna do things more efficiently. Like, you don't chase perfection. Perfection comes after that. Perfection will come for after that. And perfection for people is different. You know what I mean? There's no one way to say, oh, something is perfect. It's how well and how capable you are of completing that task in a manner that you feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? And it's just it comes with time, with anything. That's why, you know, your job trains you. You know, if you go to the job, they train you, and then, you know, as you go on, what they did train you, you might add some more things to it as well. It's just the same thing. Like, you just got to keep doing things. Another thing is, you got to learn every single day. You have to learn every single day. I remember I used to sit down and I would read a book, or listen to an audio book for like a couple of days, and I'd be like, wow, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from this book, right? And I would let days pass by, let, you know, months pass by, sometimes even years pass by before I pick up another book. And whatever I learned, it didn't stick, because you need repetition. You need repetition for it to actually stick. You need actual intentional focus for it to actually stick. So the time that went by is the same. It was so superficial, like it was gone within the next, I guess, month and a half or something. So it never really stuck. It was nothing really new. You have to do things every single day. I remember I made a video as well, a last video. You need to watch that last video too, because you need to put all your energy into it. And it's the same thing. Like, you got to put all your energy into learning. Like, your main thing needs to be learning and improving every single day. This is gonna make your efficiency even more better. So building off of that, you got to stop waiting for the right time. I used to wait. I was like, man, I gotta wait, you know, when I'm this age. I think now in this era, we're starting to see that age is not really, or it's not really age, but like time is really subjected to what's in the mind, because there are kids that are, you know, 20 that are like millionaires. You know, then we used to think millionaires, we would have to be like 40. So they've found a way to break that thought process where, oh, I'm gonna have to wait for this amount of, you know, gotta get your experience up, gotta get your level up, gotta get your knowledge up, gotta get your efficiency up. And once you start doing that, you can achieve anything that you want. So you can't wait for the right time. There's no right time for anything like that. And it's the same thing. You got to take action when you're not, like, even when you're not ready. Like, you got to just take action. Just go ahead and do it. Learn from it. Like, anytime that you feel that urge to do something within reason, you know what I mean, within your frequency, within your there's more to it, but you have to take action. Like, that action is what's actually going to give you the knowledge, is really going to give you the experience, is really going to give you actually the confidence, because you watching yourself do something that you dreamt of, now it makes it easier for the next time when you like, okay, I have this thought process, and you just do it. You know what I mean? Regardless of you trying to make it perfect, you need to get into that thought process of, okay, I'm going to do it to see how it comes. Of course, you're gonna want to achieve it. In the beginning, it's more so building that confidence, but later on, you'll start doing things and you'll be like, okay, this is the outcome that I want to happen, right? And you're gonna implement the plans that you had without waiting too long, and you'll start seeing, okay, how fast did I get to this, you know, set goal? And that's how you need to think. Like you can't think of, oh, maybe it's gonna not work or nothing like that. Like the failures are gonna happen. You're just gonna be able to, you need to be able to see things happen and be able to be like, okay, if I were to have to do it again, what can I do to get to that goal quicker?